I've been observing the strange and interesting behaviors of the elusive yet oddly ubiquitous creature known as the watch enthusiast, to locals, watch collector. They are sometimes not easy to spot, but once you know what to look for, you'll find them virtually everywhere. I am now ready to share with you the interesting traits of the enthusiast which we discovered. For about 3 months, I've been posting surveys in the community tab of my channel to better understand the habits and traits of the watch enthusiast. Granted, these surveys are primarily seen only by those who subscribe to my channel. However, I do believe I have a reasonable cross-section of collector types that watch my videos. I was surprised by some of the results. Let me know if any of these surprise you. I divided the 10 questions into two groups. First, the YouTube habits of watch collectors, and perhaps more interesting, the traits of watch enthusiasts. If you find value in the effort I put into this video, please give it a thumbs up. Many watch enthusiasts use YouTube to view watch reviews and educate themselves on horological aspects. So I asked, which type of watch content do you prefer to view on YouTube? As expected, half want to see watch reviews, the largest response by a wide margin. I find that watch reviews help me to discover new watches to consider and to learn about any hidden aspects of a watch I'm considering that I didn't previously know. On more than one occasion, this has prevented me from making a bad purchase decision. A related but more specific question is, which topic of a watch review most interests you? Other than seeing watch images, the responses were fairly well split between watch specifications and features, watch history, opinions of the creator, and no preference at all. This says to me that watch enthusiasts want to learn all aspects of a watch from a video to get as complete of an understanding of the watch as possible. Makes sense. Because I opened a merch store for my channel, I asked what would entice you to buy merchandise from a YouTube creator of watch content. I did suspect that most people don't buy merchandise. In my merch shop, although I do have channel-related designs, I primarily create non-branded watch designs, things that the watch enthusiast might like to wear as a fun item. Now on to the traits of the watch enthusiast. First up is to get an idea as to what level of experience collectors rate themselves. I asked what level of watch enthusiast / collector do you consider yourself? It makes sense that most thought they were at least at the intermediate level or higher. Beginners, for the most part, would probably not watch YouTube content. I did find it interesting and encouraging for my channel that over 10% rate themselves as expert, and one can assume that they watch my channel. Yay for me! Another interesting trait to understand is what collectors like about watches. So I asked, what is it about watches that attracts you the most? Like me, and probably you, they like the design and engineering aspect of watches. A few did admit that they consider them status symbols, but we know that that is true in some cases. Similarly, I asked, to which group of watches are you most attracted? Almost half said they were all over the place. I think this is true for those who have been collecting less than 5 years. I was happy to see that almost a third said they like watches that go under the radar of most people, hence not driven by hype or popularity. Good for you. Price range at which people prefer to buy watches was fairly split across all tiers, except for the greater than $10,000. I was a bit surprised by the level of enthusiasts who prefer watches over $3,000. Does that surprise you? I asked, how many watches do you have in your wearing rotation? I found that the watches I wanted to wear within my own collection grew too large. I had almost 20 watches in my rotation, and my practice was to wear a watch for the entire work week. So several years ago, I did sell some of my watches so I could give wrist time more frequently. I think 4 to 20 is a good range for most collectors. I might post a follow-up question that breaks this range into smaller increments to get a more detailed understanding of collectors' wearing habits. Related to watch rotation, I asked how often do you change the strap or bracelet of a specific watch? Despite all the praise for certain watches being strap monsters, the responses to this question indicate that enthusiasts really don't change their straps very often. I believe once you find a good strap for your watch, one tends to stick with it. Having just finished the holiday season, I was curious about gift giving. Have you given or received a watch or watch-related item as a holiday gift? I was a bit surprised that almost a quarter said they had given a watch as a gift, and almost a fifth had received a watch. I have never given a watch, but have received a watch as a gift. Oh, and my boss gave me a watch book when I retired. That was nice. If you're considering giving a watch-related gift in the future, I'd appreciate it if you use my affiliate links in the description below. I've listed watches, watch tools, and books. And if you find value in the effort I put into this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also consider supporting the channel through the Super Thanks button or my merch shop, where you'll find some nice and funny watch-related apparel. If you are interested in learning about the history and advancements of watches, I suggest you watch this video. Or if you want to see a really nice luxury-styled watch which doesn't cost luxury money, watch this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.